Pa od uvek sam sanjao da igram u NBA kao i svako dete verovatno koji igra košarku. Ostvario mi se san i presrećan sam. Κάθε βράδυ πρέπει να είσαι εκεί και να παίζεις το καλύτερο παιχνίδι, γιατί άμα δεν παίξεις το καλύτερο παιχνίδι θα χάσεις μάλλον και...
As Poku catch fire three, that one's gonna rattle in. Pokusevski again, catch fire three, he's got another one. Youngest player in NBA history to have a 20-10 game with 5 3-pointers.
My teammates believe me. They're, keep talking to me every time that I miss a shot. Just keep playing and everything's gonna be good. When you have teammates like that, everything's great. They believe me, I believe them, so that's what gotta happen. At the end of the day, we gotta play as a team and win the game. That's the most important thing.
Aleksej Pokusevski is an international man of mystery. A young player for the Oklahoma City Thunder. This 19-year-old Serbian is unlike anyone in the NBA. At 7 feet tall, Poku has the handle to put moves on defenders on the open floor to create spaces for nifty passes. And even when matched up against elite defenders, he can use crossovers to get into the teeth of the defense, and then make absurd passes back out to the perimeter. Poku can. Cause he has an unusual offensive skill set for his size. He can step back into his own three-point jumper. Or he can even launch threes off of movement. Poku is skilled, tall, and definitely skinny. He weighs only 190 pounds, which makes him lighter than 88% of all players to log a minute in the NBA last season. As a 7-footer, he's taller than 95% of them. No one is that light and that tall playing today. And in the long history of the league, few measured anywhere close to him. The NBA has always featured players of many shapes and sizes, and Poku is one of a kind. It's exciting to think about what he could become. As he ages into his 20s, he'll gain weight and his game should mature. OKC fans are already falling in love with Poku. Let's explore why. Poku's most promising skill is his shot creation ability. He plays at his own pace and relies on deception and hesitations to create scoring opportunities. With his height, he's capable of looping passes over the top of the defense with ease. OKC uses this advantage in handoff plays in which he receives the ball on the move, then attacks whether it's the score inside at the rim, or to launch a three-pointer. The Thunder already use Poku all over the floor. Sometimes he'll slip screens. And when his pick and pop is covered, he can comfortably dribbles into a pull-up twos. In isolation situations he displays fluidity getting into dribble jumpers. There's a world in which Poku's primary half-court role could be as a playmaking hub around the elbow and wing area, attacking the basket when there's an opening. Or he could survey the floor and locate cutters or simply hand the ball off to other shooters. In perimeter actions he shows the ability to drive and perfectly time passes. He's an aware interior passer who can poke his arms through passing windows, and he immediately recognizes opportunities. Poku is also comfortable passing with his offhand inside. He can even fake a handoff and then get to the basket. There's a flair to his game, he'll throw in slow motion pump fakes and trickery to make room for himself. But he also makes the smart simple plays like dribbling once to draw the defense in, and then flicking a pass. Poku has court awareness to make quick decisions after a rebound with accurate outlet passes to teammates. He'll unselfishly push the ball ahead and he can also push the pace himself, drawing attention of multiple defenders and then find an open man. When he's dribbling in the open floor, Poku loves to slam the brakes, and then start again to create chances. Poku keeps getting more comfortable and he's always been a confident player. He never hesitates to jack deep threes. He's shooting under 30% on the season from 3, but well over 80% from the line with obvious touch closer to the rim. His three-point percentage should rise as he gets stronger and more experienced. Poku's also useful off the ball as a cutter, displaying good timing and awareness on his moves inside. Excelling off ball is an important component of his game today since he lacks the foot speed and strength to consistently get to the rim himself. He also needs to tighten his handle to avoid losing control of the ball and making sloppy turnovers. It's not like his game is seasoned. He's raw. He has a long way to go to be consistently productive. But Poku has a next play mentality after mistakes and will get back on defense to make impact plays. He's lean, so he gets overpowered at times on defense, but he shows flashes on the ball that show he can be a problem for opponents. His versatile on-ball potential with a 7'3" wingspan that he can use to swarm smaller guys, and his reach, can make him impactful around the rim. All in all, Poku is passable on the defensive end of the floor, considering his current weight and his experience. Let's totally be clear here. Poku has a long way to go. I could deliver you a whole bunch of stats to detail his inefficient scoring over the full season. I could show you a whole bunch of plays of him struggling to score at the rim, or not being able to contain his man on defense. But I'm not really sure how much value there really in doing that, when failing and learning from failure is part of the design in OKC. This season the Thunder aren't trying to win games, and this isn't a tank job, but they are investing in player development across the roster. Poku's skill level at his height is really unusual, and the fact that he's already shown so many impressive flashes is really encouraging for his future. OKC threw Poku into the fire to start last season. Then he played heavy minutes in the G League bubble. And he came back a better player. Every step he improved. And that's the case for a lot of the young guys on their roster. Someday OKC might do a whole lot of winning, and in a way, Poku is symbolic to OKC's upside. The results aren't always there now, but it's clear something special could be brewing. And the future possibilities are limitless.